Hello guys, welcome to another Blender tutorial. Today we're gonna be texturing our cup. As you can see, this is a gray color, which is the default setting, the default color that we have. Texturing is a form of adding color or paint to our object or mesh. Remember, we can call our object image or an object, either of the two. So by default the color is gray, and as a matter of fact we cannot leave our object in this default color. We'll have to add some color to achieve a realistic model. If you model something, you need to add texture to it to make it look realistic. So this is what we're gonna be doing today. So guys, let's start to the texture our cup. This gray way they see here, I tell you say na default. So we go to add color to our cup now. This is our 3D view, this is our layout. And to do anything, you go come to this ready-made screen here and choose whichever screen where you want to use. But this time around, we want texture. Now what we go do now, texture paint, we go click. So now immediately you click on texture paint, what you go see now this cup with purple color. This purple color they tell us say information never did our cup. Information, what I mean by information is we never add any texture or color to it. So anytime when you see this purple, it's there by default. You no go the thing say now you add color. No, not be you. So to add color, what you go do be say you go come to the picture window where they to the right to the left hand side here, and then you go create a new texture for your cup. So you come to new and then you create, this is the picture window here. So you create new, you click on new to add a new image. So as we say we get image where we want use, where we say we don't download or where we say we don't use for Photoshop, we go fit open image here. But now we want create the image ourselves. So now new image we could click on. So all this on title now we could change them to any name we like. But me, as I did now, I'm going to change them to cup underscore texturing, because now waiting we want to do with that. So now waiting I go do with that. So if you click on, by default everything will be selected. So if you start to the type now, everything where you type will enter inside your computer. So I go name them cup underscore texture. After naming it, don't change anything else. What you go do next, you say you go press enter. But if you press enter once, it means say you don't confirm the name with that. Maybe say you don't confirm entirely. So if you press it once, remember to do what? To press it the second time. So that time you don't make sure say okay, I don't change the name. But if you press them only once, you never actually finish doing what you are supposed to do. So now, as I don't name them cup underscore texture, I go press enter once and then I go press enter the second time. So now you go see this black screen. So you go feel zoom in, zoom out with your mouse wheel. Remember I tell you say make you go get mouse. So if you have a mouse, scroll down or up. And if you don't have, but you have already downloaded Synaptic Touchpad, so you will use 2 fingers on your mouse to scroll in and out like I do. So this is our picture. Our picture only have black color, as you see. So now black color will be there, but we go change them to the color where our cup get. Now where I don't travel, come out of the house where we get the cup we dey use, but we go to improvise. So if you press N now, you go see this panel here. So you will see white and blue for black for here. Your own, this blue now for your whole side. Now black it will be. You go fit change the color like I do. So if you click on the blue, you go fit change the color. But your own are black, so you go fit change them to blue like I do. So you will just click and move around. So now here, this black now we won't change them to blue. So what we go do say, we go go back to N, which is transform panel, and change the first color to blue. If now white, it means say now white we go paint. But now X you will use to change the color, to toggle between white and blue. So now I don't change them to blue, and I go increase the radius so that we no go waste time. So now the radius where I don't reduce, we say the circle where you see now our brush tool with this. So we don't increase and we don't make a large. So as I paint on top my picture now, you see say it don't paint. So I go change this one to white now, and then I go reduce the radius of my brush to about 50. Okay, let's change it to no 200. So now, as we don't change down to 200, I think 200 makes sense. So we go to improvise, we go just add dots to our cup. So add it anywhere where you like. This one are just introduction to texturing. Not be say now the perfection stage where we did, just to introduce you to texturing, because all these things they're very important. So click anywhere on your picture, and then to save your picture, you go press Alt S. If you don't save your picture, it means say you go see them if you close Blender. So now go to shading. From shading, you go click plus, and then you don't create a new material with that. So if I change this color now, the base color now, you can change your color in the base color. But as for me, what I do is say I dey show you how to change color, but now white we say we want. So as you don't change them to white now, go back to UV editing mode. And three things we go to use: UV editing, texture paint, and shading to texture our model. So those are the three things. So now this is UV editing mode. We say a day part of the things we go to use to texture our model. So I go zoom in now, and then press Alt A to deselect all, because everything is selected. I will change the selection mode to face, and then select all these faces here in the front view. By pressing one, you go to the front view. So now I'll go to the right view, and then I'll select all the faces in the right view as well by pressing 3. So now, if I select all these things, I'll press C for circle selection. Remember, C is circle selection, and then you click around to select. If you want escape from circle selection, you press escape. If you want exit from circle selection, you have to press escape or right click. That way you don't exit circle selection. So if you click C again, you are in circle selection, and then you will select anything you select. If you mistakenly select what you don't want to select, then press Alt to deselect. So now I go press P to separate this selection from my object. Now I don't separate them, and we are in object mode. By pressing Tab, we will go to object mode. So I'll click the selected part alone. Now we have two objects, the main cup and the selected part. So the separated part. So I'll click on the separated part, go to edit mode, and change the selection mode to edges, and then I will select all these edges in the middle of our handle, and then I'll press right click, and then click on mark seam. Mark seam means say you just separate that part from joining together, so that you will fit like something like you want spread them on top of table. You know, it's a circle. Like say you want spread them on top of table. So now you press U, and then you choose unwrap. So now when we say you don't choose unwrap, now what you will see be this. Click here to choose your texture, the picture we will just make in texture paint. You will click After I don't click remember to go back to edit mode, and then choose the make sure you choose the cup_texture, and then select all these with A, and press S and SX to scale in the X axis. So you position it in the middle. Make sure it's not going beyond the picture. So now, if the thing not go beyond the picture, you position it. That means you don't do the right thing with that. So now we go remove this color way dey here, and then add another one. Make sure say the separated part is what is selected. Change the name to you change the name, because we are having two objects now, which is the main cup and the selected and the separated part, which we are going to place our texture upon. So now what we will do is say I will create a new texture for the separated part, because the cup itself now white. If you click on the handle, it means say now the cup itself you click on. But if you click on the body, now the cover where you the cover of the cup. So this cover now we will cancel the material we did there, because now different material we won't add. So we create another material by pressing that plus button. After pressing the plus button now, you will see all the material we don't click here. So you go change the name. After I don't click the plus button, you change the name to cover. Now cover I one column. So you will see all this name by default. Add a new node, which is Shift A and texture mode. You go to Shift A, texture and image texture. You connect the color to base color and then click on this picture and choose your cup underscore texture, the picture we make for texture pane, and automatically you'll be seeing color on your cup. So go back to layout and choose render mode. This last one we did here. If you choose render mode now, then your cup is going to render, and it will take a little bit of time. So now the cup don't render. You see, say the dot they stretched. This is the implication, and the implication of using Blender to do Photoshop work now. So you grab. So if you want to learn Photoshop, well, you go fit tell me, I go fit make tutorials with broken for you. If now from me you won't learn, and if now from another person you won't learn, you go fit see bunch of tutorials online where we say you will learn how to use Photoshop. But this one, remember I say now just introduction to how you go use texture pane. So we go to fine tune our curve in a way that it will resemble the one where we say I show you for the beginning of the tutorial before we start to model the curve. So thank you for watching. Make una like, subscribe, share with your friends, and comment my video. So these are the things that go motivate me to work harder next time. So thank you again for watching my tutorial. I will see you around in another tutorial. Thank you for watching.